Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again. And for this little video that I will be using to salute disco, I think I will talk about the big one, the big shebang. Now in every genre of music, there's always some kind of a gateway movie. You know, a big lighthouse movie that signifies all the best of that genre of music. They feature all in the soundtrack. Guiding light, if you will, of that genre. This movie is that for the disco genre and the series as a whole. Because this movie is awesome. And I'm talking about the legendary movie of Saturday Night Fever. Now, my father and my mother, God bless his soul, has been trying to get me to watch this forever. I just never had the chutzpah to watch it. Because my father had personal stakes in the making of this movie. And I'll get to that when I get to that. But let me just comment on the main box or the cover of this. This is weird because obviously it's a disco ball with John Travolta dancing in front of it. But it's got a very weird sheath and main box to it. Because the box looks more or less like a regular holders, you know, for the platinum and the gold records for, you know, for when musical artists sell like a certain amount of records to get like a platinum and a gold and I guess silver, bronze version of the records. And then the sheath is just a plastic cover that is being very difficult for some reason. Just a second. Here we go. There we are. So it slides vertically over it. And to my knowledge, I don't think I have another set that does this. This is, well, I don't think they have this for like the special features or just the basic version of the DVD too, but it did do. For this version did do. Now like I said, this is like the gold standard of disco movies. In fact, the movie itself came out in 1977, so it contained the absolute golden standard for all the disco track of the time period, like Night Fever, More Than a Woman, a fifth of Beethoven. They even got the incredibly silly and stupid but iconic Disco Dog, which I'll get to in a moment too, as well as the most famous song ever made from the disco era, and that'd be Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be my next little afraid to talk about disco stuff because I'm gonna be talking about that in the next video, and it's pretty epic song. But anyway, they also have the song I didn't even know they made a version for disco, but I figured they made a thing for Beethoven. They gotta make one for this song too. And I'm not on Wolf Mountain, and I'm not talking about my Uncle Darius with that one, but I'm talking about the song that you probably are well known from Fantasia. You know, when they deal with that devil-looking creature toward the end of the movie. But in this one, they do it more for like when let's see, what was the name? They could call him John Travolta. Anyway, when John Travolta is over there doing his thing with some bad boys in the group, I think it's from when they got drunk and partying and stuff. They ended up going full bullseye drunk and daredevilish. And what they did was they balanced themselves quite precariously on the Verrazano Bridge. And yeah, that's a big time no-no. I'm sure that nowadays they probably don't do that anymore. There's probably more safety precautions up, probably from the influence from this movie, because people were probably getting stupid and probably acting up. So they said, no, we can't have that anymore. So they did that. Now, this is supposed to try to influence the bad influence in them. Not Mountain would be like an evil song. So, hence why they put that in that part. Now, John Travolta, I think his name is Danny in this, David or Danny. But, this movie has more, one thing you realize is that this movie has more Italian American stereotypes in it than the full series of The Sopranos. Which I have to do a video out with one day, a series of videos, episode by episode, like I do with the other shows. But yeah, this movie has more in common with that than you think, because you hear people go, oh, and you see, go Johnny Boy gets slapped in the back of the head multiple times. That probably influenced him to make Battlefield Earth, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into that movie until I'm getting ready for it, because oh boy, I'm gonna need a lot of alcohol for that puppy. So anyway, there was another movie that was influenced by this one. I'll get to that when I get to that when I talk about Disco Duck. And yeah, I'm gonna do a full video about that song when I get a chance, but it's not in the cards yet. So anyway, this movie is still start with John Travolta working with some guys in Brooklyn to the song Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, which I'll get to eventually one day in the next video or whatever. I get to it. And in this one you realize that he's kind of a disco nerd. I mean, like, not really like a nerd, like a video game nerd, or like a wrestling fan, or like into volleyball and sports and things like that. Like, he's really into disco. He eats, breathes, shits, pisses, and probably dreams of disco. And this movie is squarely in the 70s because they have, he has posters of, I think Star Wars. They have one for, Farrah Fawcett, a very popular actress that died fairly recently. And she's been known for Charlie's Angels. But no, enough about that. I'm not doing anything for the original show. So anyway, the costumes on this are very interesting at best. It's very, very funny. Now, I should say that my dad, according to my dad, the big disco expert of the house, he said that the clothing was pretty much spot on accurate, and the music was great. I agree that the music was awesome in this. But as far as the dancing goes, the dancing more or less like I should put this the pop culture version of dancing that was featured in real life. Because the famous finger point moves that people say from this movie, and as well as the hip gyration stick they did in the movie. Yeah, they never did that in real life. Or if they did it because of this movie. If they did do that anyway, it'd be like one of the niche moves and niche dancing operations where not enough of people did to make it catch on. So there was that. And there's also a part where Johnny Boy, I call him Pretty Boy John for obvious reasons. My dad was prettier, and he still is a prettier boy than he is, than John Travolta was. But anyway, they drew him as like a stick figure, like no muscle mass, no chest, enhancements or anything, just a stick figure. He reminded me so much of my cousin, that he's a powerless person. And you know what? Yeah, that's pretty accurate to what he became. I don't recall that many movies where he was really buff. Except for maybe Broken Arrow and a few others, but the majority of the movies he's been pretty tight, pretty tiny. Maybe you could put Grease in there somewhere too. But for the most part, this was like in the beginning of his career, like after Welcome Back Kotter. So he was kind of slimming down from that role from what I hear. But still, it wasn't that big of a deal. He wants to get into the dancing sphere with this girl Stephanie, which in real life my father did have a girlfriend by the name of Stephanie. And yeah, during this time period, they did dances. My mother did the dancing with my father. She particularly liked to do the hustle. And yeah, it was like pretty funny to see all this stuff. I don't have any footage of them dancing in discotheques and all that. Yeah, that's the call them, discotheques, which focused mainly on disco music. It was very popular among the African American community and the Italian American community. And Latino and Hispanic community too, as well as well, in the movie you have like maybe a few Asian people there, which I think kind of represents the whole Asian population, not really giving two shits about disco. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I would say. It wasn't very popular among that demographic. But yeah, there are some gripes I have with this movie though. For example, coming out of the discotheque during one scene, Johnny Boy and his friends go over there and they see his one of his other friends getting on with one of with his girlfriend or his lover, and they don't show anything, but it implies sexual action, which, well, I'm surprised that they used that in this movie. I thought it'd be like a thing from like a goofy type thing, like talking about disco and dance against like that and make fun of it from my mom perspective on it, laughing at it. I'm sure you guys did that too. You loved it, your parents in like the 80s, the 70s, sometimes the 60s and the 50s, etc. Going back to the ancient times of the 20s and 30s, 40s. But anyway, I'm shocked that they even have that in there. And second of all, the car with it getting jiggy with it, is on the public street. So if I were those people, getting my groove on, shaking my groove thing, I would put the car in a more private lot, or go around the corner where it's secluded. I wouldn't want to make love right in a car that's right there where everyone can see me, where everyone does see you. Now, let me just say that the next part is when my dad really lets go, because all the time he's building it up and building it up and building it up and building it up, and then it really getting hot and bothered about it and stuff. And then I'm like, don't worry, Dad, I'm just gonna have it in the movie. I'm sure you can cut out for this part. And by God, when he saw the car, I swear to God, he almost jizzed himself. And this isn't any car. This is his Cinderella, which I will put in the thumbnail of this video once I actually get it from him, from his Facebook. My dad owned a 1971 orange Corvette. This car was almost unbeatable. Nothing could beat it. I heard legends of my father racing other people, dodging other people, among other things. He even let me drive it when I was a baby. But he had to sell it because of medical bills. And I thought that perhaps those medical bills were because of me and what happened to me. But no, it was other stuff like electricity, property taxes, school taxes, the basic lot of everything. So I didn't feel so bad. Anyway, the movie is the car is only in the scene for 2 seconds, 2 shots. But let me tell you, when I hear my dad like, yeah, baby, yeah, I was like, Oh god, I finally saw the car. And it was glorious. I think he even revved the engine up. Now, let me talk about some of the behind the scenes aspect of it. The people there wanted my dad to use the car as like an extra vehicle in the car, be like some of these vehicles and stuff. So they were pretty excited to have it in there. John Travolta himself even asked my father, "Can I drive it?" And obviously my dad said, "Okay, you can drive it." No, really, my dad said, "No, fuck you can drive it." He didn't say fuck you, but still, that was the gist of it. My dad even had me rewind the scene so I could see it again. And I happily did so because I love the car too. I'm sure that if the medical stuff didn't happen, he didn't have to sell it. He probably would give it to me as like a legacy gift. I inherited something from him. But anyway, if you want to see what this car looks like, you can look on Vigilante, because Sid Burns' car looks very similar to his, just painted bright orange, the Golden Gate Bridge. Or you can paint the car from the Daredevil car from Crash Team Racing, the remake. I think it's Nitro Kart or something like that. For the Xbox One, PS5. So anyway, that was real cool. My dad did not have a spoiler on the car too, but it was pretty nice. But if you blink, you miss it. So it's a shot where he's following the guys in the car, and then they have an aerial shot of the car. Pretty dang cool. Anyway, I asked my father the other day when we were watching it. I said, "Hey Dad, you think that after all these years, if you met John Travolta again, he would recognize you?" He said, "Nah, he probably wouldn't recognize me. I'm sure he probably would. I'm sure he probably recognized the car at least. Or a picture of the car. Or whatever." So anyway, that's my dad's little Russian way with historical people. And famous people. Like me, I'm drawn to the stars. Like I got a picture of Ernie Hudson with me in the one car. And I got one with Bill Murray, a picture of Bill Murray, and I got an autograph, something of mine. Ghostbusters related, of course. And I got one for Adam Driver too. And something that he autographed too. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. So that's gotta be the most valuable signature I have. But we'll get into that. Not this Christmas. I'll talk about it one day. Anyway, back to this brilliant movie. So you see that John Travolta is trying to get with this woman, Stephanie. But the only thing too is that it's more or less like how should I put this Dirty Dancing or Grease. In that the women in there tend to be more high class, more high class, more well to do. where John Travolta and Patrick Swayze tended to be more of a scruffy nurse, if you will, because they were more they were lower class plus ruffians, like in this movie. Now they have Travolta having a job in this, the way the boss always gives him raises and stuff to keep an eye on him, even though he constantly rates everybody, and he almost gets into a fight with his father about stuff, and his mother got to defend him about that. It's all very traditional Italian family stereotypes, almost to the point of being offensive. Not quite. And what's really funny is that when Travolta is eating his food, not to mess up his hair, he donned the full apron, like he wraps himself with like a tablecloth or a bed sheet or something to prevent spaghetti sauce from getting on him, because as you all know, that's the only thing that Italians eat: spaghetti, macaroni, pasta, with red sauce, lots and lots of cheese, especially for me. Yeah, I love cheese. But anyway, you would expect from a ballerina, that's what Stephanie does, she ballerinas. You would expect to see her do pretty good dancing in this movie. But nope, she sucks too. She sucks so hard that everybody, my dad would say, she's terrible. I can do better dances than that. Even now, with my advanced age, I can do better than that. Yeah, I'm sure back then, it was she did a whole big deal, a whole big shebang. And my father was able to do more moves for him. 50 years later, he was able to do more better moves than she could. Now, there's also this other girl who's trying to get with John Travolta in the worst way possible, like a woman crush. And he constantly said no to her. Excuse me. So yeah, he said, you don't have to defend. One time he comes over with a handful of condoms, rubbers, and he did something that's quite despicable to it later on. I'll get into it later, but for right now, him and Stephanie have to enter into a dance competition, again like dirty dancing. Now, this movie also has to do with it influenced a very good movie, so I like to reference a lot. That'd be an extremely goofy movie. Yet it's really funny. And what's even more funny is that the way Goofy dressed, with a white disco suit, like Travolta in this movie. It's the point that even when even during the main disco part with Goofy and the librarian Miss Lamont homage. Anyway, the female in the movie, she's about his age, and even copied the part where they do this part right here, like the reverse bow thing, and everyone like, yeah. Goofy can get some, yay! Because I figured that for all Goofy's problems, this is the one time when he gained some action, some good action, without any clumsiness or without any slip-ups or being goofy, pretty much. So yeah, the Strawberry effect is kind of not like his though, so I don't really like it too much. And he do this dance sequence to More Than a Woman to me by the Bee Gees. Now, this song is very good because it's kind of magical and it shows respect to women. Now, I would say that this is pretty good because it shows that Travolta respects this girl Stephanie because she does a ballerina act and she's more high class and things like that of that nature. But remember I mentioned the other girl? Oh, he did something that's really, really despicable. And before I forget, the thing with Disco Duck, they reference that movie that's in it too. Because they said that it contains okay. Okay, it's the Bee Gees top 10 soundtrack to the Unforgettable thing. So I guess I'm playing it's just the Bee Gees. There are other two. Anyway, Disco Duck, the duck sounds a lot like Donald Duck or Howard the Duck from Disney Marvel Academy, especially. Anyway, you could also tie that into the extremely goofy movie part. Anyway, which I did not put all that into the cartoon movie. I thought it was just a random disco thing because Goofy's that age. But he did it, Max, so he's gotta be lucky with ladies sometime, right? Unless with an accident, like Goofy is prone to do. But anyway, whatever. So, you respect women. Now, after this competition, he's kind of sore because two people actually do better than him as he feels, but he still won anyway because of like favoritism or nepotism. Now, the Latin people that go in for him, they are generally better than he is. I said, my dad said, and anyone that watches the movie will see that the Latin people do wonder is they didn't circle around Travolta, which in real life, Latin people do have the right moves. Same with African American people too. You know, they can dance. White men can't dance for shit. I can personally attest to that. Telling me he feels bad about that. He feels bad about the women. He gives them the prize that you won fair and square, and here's your prize. And then I think he takes the other second prize from them and storms off with the girl saying, what? I haven't seen the matter. So then they all go get in the car except for the girl. Now, the other one who keeps fangirling over Travolta is over there like, can I have sex now? Can I have sex with you now? Do whatever you want. the earlier in the movie, he said, "I'll just take a BJ and call it night. I can't do anything else for you." So that's kind of mean in itself. But then, when he does it so despicable to get back at her, or I mean, for her to get back at him, she ends up sleeping with his friends, but in the car with him behind her, with him in front of her, and you can hear it and all of that. Now, this is horrible because they're taking turns literally raping the girl behind his back while he's sitting there like. Meanwhile, he doesn't pay attention to her. She's over there going, "Oh no, what the hell did I do now?" Because these people have no clue when it comes to that kind of thing. No protection, no nothing. They do their business inside of her and all that. So it's pretty despicable what they're doing. So top it off, he says, you were a bitch, but now you're a C word. And I'm not gonna say that word. I'm sorry, but I can say whatever I come with that word. No, I'm not gonna say that on YouTube. So anyway, that's pretty low for him. Especially the song number, "I respect women and you're more than a woman to me." Just because she's thin and pretty and all that. So that's pretty disgusting. Pretty low. I thought this movie happy thing. But then you got one of the guys that had his way with the girl. He is fooling around on the very side of the bridge again, and then slips off and dies. And everyone like, "I don't know what happened to this guy. You shouldn't be playing around like that." So anyway, then we have them trying to make a romance out of it, and I forgot which song it was. Like, I think it's "I'm Deep in Love with You" or something like that. Some beat track for this gospel soundtrack. So then they have like they have that John Travolta and Stephanie kissing each other, and then he feeds the black. So that's the end of the movie. And you know what? I was always surprised by it. I thought this movie would be longer. It was only 2 hours long. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for all the goofy clothing that we had. And they tackle all the sunny, the happy music. The happy dancing, the pop culture version of the dancing in here. But we also talk about like more darker and the more serious side of it, like sexual assault and disappointment and and a little bit of nepotism too. But yeah, I feel that this movie has kind of mixed feelings. I mean, I like it. I like it the same as the other person because of the car and the Corvette. And I like the whole disco thing. I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is awesome, except for say like Disco Duck and stuff. But that's because of the decade that was in. Like you got except the good and the bad. Unfortunately, there's no Donna Summer in there. There's no with it like no 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 Blondie, no Michael Jackson. I do wish that there was something in it from those people, because I know that there is some, and there was no Funky Town. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I definitely recommend it to anyone that wants to see it. Saturday Night Fever. Let me know if you see the car in the movie, if you see it. Anyway, I thank you for watching my review of Saturday Night Fever. It was a fun little right into music history. And my dad appreciates his car too. His Cinderella. He loves the car. And as usual, I give this movie, a happy face, seal of approval, because this movie was one of the first movies where John Travolta showed off his acting chops. And this one, in Grease, and Welcome Back Kotter, really cemented him as being a star. Whether you like him or not, he'll always be an American legend for that. So yeah, I love the movie. And the acting of women were actually pretty good too. The face of the woman that got assaulted makes her look like she really got assaulted, and the other actors, they would have fun dancing and stuff. And I really like the movie too, for all the goofy clothing and stuff. But my father is the king of the goofiness because he has a white suit and pants with red platform shoes. And I would kill anyone for that picture, but I can't produce it. Yeah, what you gonna do, right? Anyway, if you guys want to see more of my videos, then like, comment, share my videos, and subscribe to my channel. If you guys want, you can always contact me by calling me or texting me for like the information and input on future videos at 631-707-3707. And if you like, you can always contact me on Twitter or X if you prefer at P Nelson Pro. Also, on top of that, you can always reach me at my email at JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So, all you disco nuts out there, I recommend Saturday Night Fever to anyone. And don't do anything stupid on the Verizon or the Brooklyn Bridge, for God's sakes. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.